All right. It's a blessing to be here. Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. It's Wisdom Wednesday. And the wisdom can come to you when you're looking for it. But you have to seek wisdom. Wisdom don't just come to you freely.
Well, we here freely. What's happening?
How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm there. I'm making it happen.
Well, as long as you was in the land of the living and you know how to forgive those that do you wrong, because they gonna do you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can be all right. You know what I mean?
I'm staying away from people like that, man. I ain't got no more forgiveness.
You ain't got, well, I don't know how you gonna make it, because it ain't, you can't have nothing but forgiveness for them, because they gonna do you wrong. And it'll be, sometimes it might be those that you thought without a doubt would never, you know. So you got to be able to forgive and keep going.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgive them as long as they keep going.
Yeah, as long as they keep going. I take that all the way, you know.
Yeah.
That's the wisdom. Long as they keep going and knowing that they shouldn't be showing nothing else.
Yeah. Nothing else, brother. You're right.
Yeah, I don't want to see nothing else. You done already shown me something, you know.
Man, I just got back in the house and I'm sitting down and I'm like, man, you remember Omar, right?
I do know good brother O.
Okay, so he called me yesterday, and I couldn't think of nothing to say to the brother, man. Not one. I couldn't think of nothing nice to say to him.
Wow.
I thought it was me, man. I really think it was me though. 'Cause I'm holding good.
Well, at least you recognize it, and then that was yesterday. Today you can, you know, have another call and say, hey, brother, you know, I wasn't really feeling it yesterday. Today I can listen a little bit, you know. Maybe.
Say it part again. I missed it. Say it part again.
I said possibly what happened yesterday, you know, was just a moment where you just didn't have anything for him. Today you might have just a little more grace than you had yesterday.
I mean, I got grace. I'm sure of that, man, because, you know, we get blessed every day.
There go all right.
I'm just like, nah, man, you can't do it. In the world we live in, right, we live in a world that's not gracious toward people like us. You know?
That's for sure. That's for sure.
All right. So now, if the world is not gracious, and we're supposed to be gracious to one another, you're supposed to act like we're gracious to one another. That make any sense?
That make a whole lot of sense, because if the world ain't going to do it, then your community and your tribe going to have to do it, or you're going to be in trouble.
Okay. So now, you might well go ahead and put it on the speakerphone, man, because it might be something that people need to hear, man.
Man, I'm trying to get it to them. I am trying to give them the wisdom. Not just this Wednesday. Hopefully it's on a daily basis. But if we can at least just let them touch upon it on Wednesdays, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have a song that I want to share. Okay. It's called Today's Revelations.
Okay.
And I don't know why this song specifically came to mind, but this is the song that we have. And I want to get your feedback on it. And the song, again, is entitled Today's Revelations. So let's get into today's revelations. Why don't we?
Today's revelations. Today's revelations, the revolutions are televised. Can't nobody tell you lies if you analyze who wise to the deception. The media ain't social, they anti. While being Semitic to save my life matter, I'm labeled a supremacist. Maybe in Genesis, but today's revelations, the revolutions are televised. Can't nobody tell you lies if you analyze. Who's wise to deceptions? Mind control, their favorite weapon. Overstepping limitations with innovations. I love that you hate me, cause that negativity can only deflate you. And you know it's my destiny to rule while you feud with fossils and fool with gospel. Stories to the glory of Rome. But still nobody can recognize you when you went back home. Today's revelations, the revolutions are televised. Can't nobody tell you lies if you analyze. Who wise to the deception? Today's revelations, the revolutions are televised. Can't nobody tell you lies if you analyze. Who wise to the deception? How long you think we gonna believe these shows? Or waste our money with you when we want our next frozen? Who Planned Parenthood and put it in the hood to avoid progress? I already know I ain't gotta guess. It's you who always love to invest in me and mine, cause you know that we shine. You redesign the history timeline to find you in my family tree. You wanna be convincing me, you understanding me, but you keep underhanding me. History conflicted.
Why we conflicted? Why we conflicted?
Today's revelations, the revolutions are televised. Can't nobody tell you lies if you analyze. Who wise to the deception? Today's revelations, the revolutions are televised. Can't nobody tell you lies if you analyze. Who wise to the deception? I know where we going, redirecting the vision, making the decision to take control and ownership. Get the dough and flip, rip all profitable entities around me. Let abundance of wealth
Surround me.
honor and nobility bind me to servitude. YAHReal,
That dude.
that wanna express the value of gratitude for the change in aptitude. More power and authority in my attitude. Positive outlooks took priority. The top 1% make more than the 51% minority. Today's revelations, the revolutions are
Televised.
Nobody tell you
Lies.
lies if you analyze.
Lies.
Who wise to the deception? Today's revelations, the revolutions are
Televised.
Can't nobody tell you
Lies.
lies if you analyze. Who wise to the deception? Black lives matter more when black families making more and black businesses hiring more blacks and black communities keeping more stacks in Section 3, protecting the economic merry-go-round that's around the hood. Reform predators and high interest creditors. Spend your money wisely. The righteous being rewards, so the spirit advise me. Real recognize respect, so you gon' acknowledge me. Rich run revenue, so there's no way for income equality. You gotta go out and get money somewhere, though.
Today's revelations. Today's revelations.
Wow. Okay.
They
Revelation.
today's revelations, they trying to fool us, you know. Well, they done fooled us. They done fooled many of us. Those that are aware have to share a sadness because it ain't a thing we can really do. You know, you got to just watch everybody all screwed up. And then you try to tell them they want to chew you up because you knew something they didn't know. And they think that they can go higher than you, not even having a preview of the Most High's purpose. So they do their own self a disservice because they're nervous, trying to figure out how they're going to survive. That's all it is.
Oh, wow.
It's a survival. They stink. They wanted to have instinct, but their stink came out. You know what I'm saying? So they can't use their instincts if their stink has come out. That's the wisdom. Your stink has come out. I hate to be so direct, but you just a bunch of funky asses, you know, and if you clean yourself up, go to the Most High and say, hey, I'm going to try to get back to myself. I'm not going to just think about myself. Oh, wow. That's about the greatest health that you can have. I've taught my children 3 main principles. 3, because most people get caught up on 1. And for me, that's the last one. But I want them to know about wealth, success, and money. Money's at the end. Because if you don't have wealth, you're not going to know what to do with the money when you get it. If you don't have success, you'll get money one time and then you won't be successful enough to have money come back around. I need them to have all 3. Just having money, the words say, a fool and his money quickly depart.
Yeah.
So, wisdom. I got at least one song about wisdom. I don't know what song it is, but what I'm gonna go in here and do is I'm gonna just type the word wisdom and see what come up. See if I have a song labeled or called wisdom in any way. I'm not seeing it. I see the book of wisdom that my mama wrote.
Okay.
And I got some Wisdom Wednesdays here with my brother. Now, this track came up. I don't know what this track is, but it came up on here. But that's too big for it to be a regular track. That is not a regular track. So I'm not going to just be hitting random buttons. We're going to go to a song that we all love, that we already know. The wisdom that I'm hoping show. I just want this to be the new wave of the world. The new wave that everybody enjoy. Everybody enjoy this new wave that we have coming through. And it's a thought processing pattern called everyday payday. And most of you do not think this way. So I have to create propaganda to go along with the ideology and philosophy. I can't even explain it to you yet. I just got to play a song to you, let it seep down into your soul. And then once it grab a hold of you from the inside, when it's ready to come out. See, that on the inside, that's not your instinct. That's your in knowing. Okay? So when you take the thing that you got in knowing, you knowing inside of you, take that out. Now when you take it out, instead of it being instinct coming out, now it's in knowing coming out. And in knowing coming out is showing. You're able to show what you know. And I hope that I'm able to show everybody how they can participate in this new wave of thinking. I want you to change your mind. I want you to incline. I want you to figure out how you can shine. Because I want everybody to be able to have a everyday, payday, new day circumstance go on. YAHReal, Pro, CEO, it's a new day. Every day. Get money every day. Every day, payday, checks come in. Money too scary, so you don't hear me. Every day, payday. Every day, every day. Every day, payday, checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. Every day, get money every day. Every day, payday, checks come daily. Y'all here getting it, eating out the getting it. Stay on the money, stay on the focus, stay on getting stop. Every day payday, checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. Every day, payday, payday, every day. Get money every day. Every day payday, checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. You don't see me though. You can't beat me though. Get your deceptors off. Soft. Now. Duck on. Funk off from. Off from. You know how we do. Payday. Okay, like. Scary. Hear me. Every day payday. Scary. Every day payday. Checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. It's a new day. You don't hear me. Go and get your bag. Get money every day. Every day payday. Checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. Get money every day. You can't see me flow. I'm gonna get some more. And I know my low. Let me go out and I shall not just explode. I'm gonna go out and participate. Be a little late to the party, but there's no more delays. All of our damn plays. Every day payday, checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. Every day payday, checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. Every day payday, checks come daily. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. Every day payday. Your money too scary, so you don't hear me. It's payday every day. Every day is payday. You better get your money. What you think about that, Priest?
Every day payday?
Every day.
Oh, man. I don't know how people can handle that everyday payday.
Well, if you do something every day, you can handle getting some money every day. Some people can't handle it because they ain't going to do nothing every day. Some days will not be payday for them. It's just payday available every day is what we should say. Because you know you ain't going to work every day. But for those who will work every day, payday. Trying to set up online vending machines so we can truly experience the everyday payday in our lives, because everybody hold their phone in their hands every day. So we are trying to make it where our ads are coming up on your TikTok feeds, your Instagram feeds, your online scrolls, so we can participate in saving your souls by giving you some uplifted goals to support people that have righteousness in them. We have 3 specific 3 R's that we are going to bring to you. The song that you heard, Today's Revelations, that comes from the trilogy albums that I did called Rich Run Revenue, Real Recognize Respect, and Righteous Redeem Rewards. Now, why do each one of them have 3 R's? Because we are 3R Pro. So each one of those albums that I did specifically in a home headquarters studio of 3R Pro in South Boston, Virginia, I recorded those 3 albums there. So I wanted to make sure that it was reminiscent of 3R. So each one of the albums' title had 3Rs. So Rich Run Revenue,
Okay.
which I think is a true statement. I wouldn't lie to you. This is wisdom I'm trying to give you in a quick hit. Rich Run Revenue. That's why your ass probably gonna still stay poor, because they not gonna change it up. Will your poor ass be the rich one?
Right.
It just don't go together that way. The creator gonna have to get in this thing and shift things around. But the one with the money is not gonna just forfeit and say, I don't want it no more. You supposed to have it. That's what should happen, but it's not. You know, the creator himself will have to put his hand on demand and create another plan. So that's Rich Run Revenue. And then real recognize respect. Because that's how it is. If you real, you recognize when it's time for you to give respect. You recognize when you're receiving respect. You don't think to yourself, oh, this person is doing this to me. That one is doing this to me. You recognize when you're real that everything the creator got going on in this whole universe is happening for you, not to you. So you recognize the respect. You recognize the reverence that the creator is giving you. Sometimes he gotta sit you down so you can fall back. Sometimes he gotta build you up so you can praise his name. Sometimes he gotta make you happy and joyful so you can sing a song. Sometimes he gotta fill your belly so you can sit down and sleep. You don't know which direction you gonna go, but you gotta keep up, and you gotta at least know that the creator is the one in control. One of the greatest pieces of wisdom I ever got was from this brother I'm talking to now. And I was going through a mighty, powerful storm of life. And he said simply to me, well, you know your relationship with the creator does not change just because you're having a bad day. And I mean, man, that was exactly what I needed to hear at that day, in that time. And I recognized too, I was like, well, creator, I, like many men, have gotten to that point where I'm asking is, you with me? Are you with me? Forgetting to ask if I'm with him. You know, it's clear he with me, but am I with him is what I gotta be wise enough to ask myself and be reminded of. And, you know, have you been in the prayer closet today or yesterday, or when the last time the creator even seen you come his way?
Right.
Do he gotta ask you to come by? You know, you just drop in on a regular basis, so much so that he already know he gonna see you. He already got a plate waiting for you sitting there. Because he ain't got to worry about when you coming. He know, all right, you come around this time every day. Already got the plate sitting there for you.
Okay.
He ain't got to knock on the door. Door already open because you was expected.
Okay.
But many of you ain't protected because the creator can't even expect you. He don't know when you going to pray, when you going to say sorry, when you going to repent, when you going to allow your ego to fall, when you going to call upon the one that gives you everything, when you going to reverence your creator, when that's going to happen. Well, since he don't know, your ass ain't going to know either. You going to knock at the door, he going to go on to the coffee store.
Oh, my goodness.
You thought he was home. Well, you don't know his schedule no more. You done knocked at the door. Creator done went to Starbucks. He talking to the barista.
Yeah.
And you trying to figure out about a damn Easter seat. Ought to be in pursuit of consistent fast and pray. Yeah, that's what they say. But the one thing that it definitely say, pray in and out of season.
Right.
Not just because you got a reason or your bill late.
Right.
Oh, Heavenly Father, I got a bill. You know, that's how your prayers gotta sound when you always come to Him when you're down. You know?
Okay.
I like to have prayers where I can be like, Father, thank you, man. Woo, we done did it, you know. Or, oh, man, I thanks for having the door open for me. The plate was steaming hot. It's like you seen me coming and just swapped it down, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how I was. That's the relationship I want. I don't want to have to always come on my face like, you know. I don't want that.
Right.
I don't want them to have to be like, I ain't seen you in a while either. Oh, man, that can't be. You know, coming in there asking for the world. And then you got to be like, oh, how things going with you? How things going? You don't even know because you ain't showing up. Man.
Oh,
Man.
that's something else. That's something else. Woo.
See, we trying to give them the wisdom of knowing that if you going to be growing, you better be showing your creator some appreciation every day. You better get in your secret place. And your secret place is simply your prayer closet. You don't gotta, and you might not have a space to have a prayer closet. You might just have a prayer area that you go to, you know, but you better consistently be there in and out of season.
Right.
That's the only real wisdom that I can share and be clear on. That I know because I know that I know because I've been through it many times. I haven't been like many people like, I'm saved. No, I can't say that. I can say that the Heavenly Father has saved me, you know. But like, am I saved? No, I have been saved. And by being saved so many times by the Heavenly Father, then now I know I'm saved and I know I'm protected and I know every time that something could have happened where I needed rescue, He came about. So that's how I have no doubt. I don't believe, I know. I know I can point out different times in my life and say, I was saved here. I was saved there. I was saved. You know, I've been saved multiple times. To say I've been saved like a one-time occasion thing would be foolishness.
Right. Stop counting, huh?
Well, I stopped counting on myself. Yeah, I stopped counting on me. And I recognize that if you want the best in life, I mean the very best, stop caring about what you want. Like, imagine you got the world's greatest father. Give you anything you want that you actually need that's going to help you. So if you want something that ain't going to help you, he going to be like, son, you don't need that, you know. But if it's something that's going to help you and you want it, man, he feels so obligated to give it to you, you know. So instead of me asking for things and I don't even know what all this universe even got to offer, I like to tell the Creator, you know better than I know what you got. This is yours anyway. So what I ask for, since you want me to ask, how about I get the very best of what you got, you know? Don't just give me something random like pick, you know. Like, if I gotta ask, can I please have the very best one? The very best one for me. And I recognize that you know better than I know which the best one for me is. Not really, ain't too much more to it than that. I come back with another piece, you know, another day. But truly, that's all I ever want to say. Creator, give me the best you got available.
That sounds wise right there.
Well, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sharing no more with them today. I'm gonna say to them like I told them earlier. Keep praying. Don't be stopping your prayers. Like if you feel like you already got all your prayers answered, pray again and say thank you.
Yeah, how about that?
I got a song that go with this. Oh, I got a song that actually go with this topic that I'm talking about right here.
Well, let's hear it.
And the song is called When Your Prayer Works.
Okay.
When your prayer works, you better pray again, is what I told you. So just like I just said, I ain't gonna lie to you. My songs reflect my ideology. I'm not gonna think to myself, pray all the time, then make a song and say, pray once a day. That's foolishness. And I don't engage in foolishness, So let's get into this song. When your prayer works. When your prayer works. Better pray again. Better pray again. When your prayer works. Y'all better pray again. Better get back in. Prayer closet. Yeah. When your prayer works. Your prayer word. Better pray again. Better get back in your prayer closet. Yeah. Your prayer word. So I'm able to give this blessing to you. It came through. I'm standing there. Woo.
Prayer works, huh?
Man, I'ma tell you, I have been in a prayer closet praying. And then, just like most, the Creator answer your prayer and you get caught up in what you got going on and moving forward and you start moving and then the Creator got to knock you down. Knock you down and slow you down and you get slowed down and you're like, Creator, I was moving. What was going on? And then he really remind like, when the last time was you in the prayer closet? Like, damn. You got to kick your own self in the butt. Like, oh, man. I will go back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know. Yeah. Well, it was wonderful getting this opportunity to share some wisdom with the people with your good brother Priest. I know you got some good wisdom to close them out with. I'm going to just close my mouth and let you close them on out.
Well, I don't know. I ain't never gonna close it up now, man. Since you started, prayer closet works. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Well, we ain't gonna. We can keep it going. This is another episode. You know, the one thing I like to tell people: see the pilot. The pilot. They call the first show a pilot because you don't really take off on the first show. The first show is just the pilot to see is it airworthy? You know. Now, after you do that pilot, the next show is episode 1. And what is an episode? An episode is a broadcast. And a broadcast is airwaves. You are now flying through the air on the waves. You're surfing in the sky without a board. You might have a plane or you might just have your brain. I ain't got no plane. So, when I fly, it's just with my brain. And I'm about to land this thing safely. We have flown again. Grown again, because the Creator known when he wanted to extend our blessing and accountability to be accountable to the duty that he told us to do. And I am grateful to be here with you, Priest. I don't care if things going good, bad, or ugly. If you give me health and strength and some kind of way we can pay for this online space without any money coming into place, I believe those days of money not coming is over. Money now cometh on the regular. It is now everyday payday. And it may not be the payday that we were expecting, but it's going to grow. Because every day I know that I am so happy and grateful now that I have multiple sources of income. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous daily basis.
Once you set it up, it's going to run that way, right?
Well, it's set up. I was up all night putting together all the different album covers, changing the word lottery to giveaways. So the day of 10/25/25, we can be launching When Working Cash. I got 23 original albums from me. I have other albums I produce. I have producers that want to let loose their creative juices on you. We got 64 products that we own in-house with 3 different companies that we will be giving out to the world. So, right now is the 22nd. The 25th is just a few days away. The wisdom is I realized that the biggest bulk of the work still had to be done. So last night, I just stayed up and did 90% of it. And I'm grateful to tell you that before we got on this call, all of the albums I have a cover now. And the albums that I've produced for others already had covers. Now we just had to make it look like the lotto ticket so it could be on When Working Cash and it could be part of the giveaways. And we are not making any delays. On this Saturday, praise the Creator, we are starting our platform where we can finally participate in an everyday payday program. Nobody will give you an everyday payday program. You have to create that. It's our platform. It's our website, our e-commerce, our content, our merchandise, our price, our structure. Our purpose has been fulfilled and done, and the Creator will give us the strength to do even more. But the door for us to actually be able to get paid is paid. Who will support? I don't know. But I'm sure there will be supporters because the Creator would never have given us the strength to get all this done just for nothing to happen. That is not how it works.
I agree with you on that one there. I agree with you on that.
So the fact that we putting forth, even based off of it being ours, the great thing about this, even if I am the worst selling artist in the history of man, you got 23 albums and you only sell 1,000 copies per month. You know, only 12,000 copies per year. If you're a brand new artist signed to any label in the country, if you only had 12,000 sales for the year, you're going to be fired, you know. Me, the wisdom of it all, if I got 1,000 sales a month, I'm going to have $13,000 every month.
That's right.
So, believe me, I would be delighted to be one of the worst selling artists at 1,000 a month. So I look forward to that. And if I do anything better than being the worst, being the worst, I'm financially good. Just so you know, like wisdom, I can be the worst and still be financially good. I think that's the end of the show right there. Wisdom, you know. How do you be wise? Have so much content that even if you're the worst, you still more favored and blessed than others that thought they was the best.
What you saying, bro? All right.
Well, I feel good, you know, like I definitely feel good. I'm grateful we had this time, and I'm just letting the time unwind. So hopefully we can close the door at exactly 44 minutes of broadcast. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5, and you the one, brother. Talk to you soon.
All right. Peace now.